Okamio Enoni Uko, the sorcerer in the pulpit. Long ago, in the quiet town of Umeus, there stood a church taller than the palm trees, the fountain of eternal light. In the daytime, its stained glass windows poured colors across the dusty road like God's blessing. But at night, people swore the glass glowed like ember eyes, watching. Its shepherd was Reverend Obina, a tall, gaunt man whose cassock always seemed too clean for a man who walked among the poor. His voice could slice through the air like a machete. His words were not only commands, they were chains. Elders called him Onichinik Hororo, God's chosen, but in low whispers, under the moon, some called him Okamio Enoni Uko, the sorcerer in the pulpit. Nobody questioned him. Not until the day Chinedu, his wife Ngozi, and their daughter Amoka came to worship. They had just moved from the city, looking for peace. Obina's welcome smile was like a ripe mango, sweet on the outside, rotten at the seed. Within weeks, he summoned them to his private prayer sessions in his study, a room lit by green flame candles, where the air was too cold and the walls smelled faintly of burnt herbs. Chinedu refused. Politely, but firmly. That was the beginning of their suffering. First came the little troubles. Chinedu's bags of rice in the shop began to mold overnight. Ngozi woke to find fresh scratches on her thighs, and Amoka swore she saw a tall man standing at her bedroom door at night. Then came the deep curses. Chinedu's customers stopped coming, as if a wind had blown them away. Ngozi began vomiting thick black bile before the cock crowed. And every night at exactly 3 a.m., Amoka would wake trembling, whispering, "Oh no, Ebea, he is here." One night, Chinedu woke to see him, Obina, standing in the corner, collar around his neck, eyes burning red. His shadow stretched across the wall like a snake. The smell of rotting palm fronds filled the room. Then, in a blink, he was gone. The news reached Pastor Ifoni, a traveling preacher known to cast out evil without taking a kobo. His Bible was worn from use, and his voice carried the authority of an elder's curse against a thief. When Ifoni stepped into Chinedu's compound, the air turned cold. The thatched roof groaned as if something deep inside hated his presence. Chickens in the yard scattered without reason. For 3 nights, he prayed and fasted, drinking only warm Ogba water. On the 3rd night, he saw a vision, Obina, dressed in white robes, standing over Chinedu's house, whispering into a calabash filled with dead cockroaches and lizard tails. That Sunday, Ifoni walked into the